Up guys, Eli here to show all the movies that I bought in the month of September. I've got some cool stuff for sure. A decent amount, I guess I would say. Not a ton, but probably more than I needed. I got some new releases. I got a box set, and then I have another I guess I got two box sets. One that might shock you, kind of shocked me, but yeah, let's get into it. I think we'll start with the new releases. I'm pretty sure all these came out in the month of September. Either way, they're new or new-ish. We'll start with a movie that I liked quite a bit. Maybe not, it might be slightly overrated, but it's still a fucking cool movie. Saw it in the theater, reviewed it. Now I'm happy to have the physical release. We're talking about Late Night with the Devil Steelbook. And not just a steelbook. First of all, it's a nice steelbook. It's really nice. I love it. I have not rewatched this yet. I only saw it in the theater, so I can't wait to rewatch it. 2 discs. One Blu-ray. I don't know what's on the other one. They're both Blu-ray. No, one Blu-ray, one DVD. Okay. And so it came with this. I wish more movies, more releases would do stuff like this. So it came with this. This is just so cool. Audience Welcome Pack. October 31st, 1977. It's like in this little envelope thing. You might have seen these, or you might have seen this envelope style with past releases. I know I got a bunch of things like this. So you open it up, and again, I love this. You guys got to get your hands on this if you want this. If you plan on buying this movie. So you get a Night Owls with Jack Delroy air freshener. I don't know if I'm ever going to open that, and to be honest, I'm probably not going to. What else do we have here? I don't know exactly what this is. I think it's a bookmark. I'm just going to call it that. It's cool. It looks like a sticker, but it's not. So I don't know. Either way, it's cool. You get a flyer for The Amazing Christu. And this is not a real autograph. I kind of wish it was, but come on, that'd be a lot of trouble for the company to go through. But you got basically a promo picture of Jack Delroy with a fake autograph, but it's still damn cool. Like, I would like to frame that, and I might. So yeah, you may or may not have seen this, but if you haven't seen it, you likely have at least heard about it. And so yeah, like I said, I think it's really good. I enjoyed it a lot, but I do think it's maybe slightly overrated. I don't think it was completely deserving of all that Rotten Tomatoes praise that it got, but whatever. It's a cool movie. Check it out. Definitely one of my favorites of the year. Not like a top 5, and I don't even know if it's going to be a top 10, but it's cool. It's a cool movie. Next, we have a movie that I wanted to see in the theater, but it just didn't play very long. It was one of those indie movies that made it into the theater, but not for more than a week or whatever. I think it was maybe less than a week, at least at my local theater. Talking about Sting. Curiosity got the best of me, so I just snagged this, regular DVD version at Walmart. So I've been thinking about things like I am more focused on like Blu-ray and maybe even 4K on occasion as far as my collection goes. But, sometimes there are movies that I want, but I don't $25, $30 want them. I $12 want them. So I've heard this is a pretty cool movie. Giant spider creature feature, I guess you could call it. And I'm looking forward to checking it out. Then we've got a found footage horror that I've been wanting to see for a while, at least for the few months that it's been on my radar. I think this is a 2024 release, but actually could be wrong. Talking about Frogman. Yeah, I love found footage horror, at least when it's good, and I've heard this is pretty cool. I don't know a whole lot about it, but I'm definitely stoked to check it out. Hopefully I'll get around to it soon. And then the last of the new releases. This was going to be a mandatory purchase for me. Long Legs. I'm just a huge Osgood Perkins fan. I'm a huge Nick Cage fan. Micah Monroe was good here. I don't know, dude. This is potentially, my number 1 movie of the year. I don't know yet because the year's not over. Right now, as it sits, I believe right now it is in my number 1 slot. Whether or not anything will dethrone it, yet to be seen, but I doubt it. I think it's fair to say that's probably going to be my favorite movie this year. So Then we'll get into some other stuff. I think I'll save my big box set for last. It's probably nothing you haven't seen already, but maybe you haven't. Who knows? I decided to pick up Paranormal Activity. I saw this. I think I saw it in the theater. If I didn't, I saw it, right afterwards, like right after it came out on home video. Always really liked this movie. Again, I like good found footage, and to me, this is effective. And in fact, the first three are pretty effective. So, I know obviously a lot of people love this series. A lot of people also like to just shit on them, and I think that's a little bit unfair. This was the first Blumhouse movie, right? That's what I always remembered. Came out back in 2009. I thought it was earlier than that, but so 2009. I think this was the first Blumhouse movie because this was the movie that it did really well financially, and I think this is basically, the movie that Blumhouse was built around. So, if you like found footage horror, if you like, paranormal, I always have trouble saying that word my whole life. If you like paranormal type stuff, I mean, I think it's awesome. It's low budget, but it's perfect for what it is because it's low budget to its advantage. Then I've got a movie that I've already reviewed. I had no interest in this when it came out. Suddenly, I don't know, I can't remember why, but I developed an interest in it. Now that I've seen it, it's really not that good. And I don't know. We're talking about Blair Witch. 2019, I think. I should know that. 2016. 2016? Damn. 8 years ago? Holy hell, almost 9? Anyways. This is the sequel, the official sequel, I guess you could call it, to the Blair Witch Project, because, Blair Witch 2 doesn't really count. I don't want to get into that. But anyways, it had some good moments, for sure. Had some good moments, had some good ideas, surrounded by a lot of stuff that was just tired and not what I wanted. But, I don't know. It's all right. Next, we're going to go into something a little shocking. Now, I have known about these movies for a long time. I've seen parts of one of them. I'm pretty sure it was back on YouTube when YouTube pretty much allowed anything on it that wasn't like pornography related or something that's like, truly harmful to people. I'm pretty sure I watched this on YouTube years ago. Like, I don't want to say early YouTube, but I started using YouTube only really a couple years before my channel, so I was pretty late. But that said, I think it was 10 years ago, but still. All right, so we're talking about the Guinea Pig series from Japan. The first one came out, I think, in the late 80s. I mean, these go back, dude. Yeah, 1985. So yeah, the Guinea Pig series. I never knew there were so many. There are... I got 6 movies here, 7 even, I think, because one's like an unofficial. But so I got these out of Brazil. They are bootlegs. I don't know how many like official versions of these movies. I think the Unearthed label released these officially at one point. But anyways, these are bootlegs, but they're pretty nice. So we got the parts 1 through 3 here. So you get Devil's Experiment, Flower of Flesh and Blood, which is the one that I've seen part of, and He Never Dies, which is part 3. Pretty nicely done for a boot, right? And then we've got parts 4 and 6. This one looks a little nicer. Guinea Pig 4, Devil Woman Doctor. Part 5, Android of Notre Dame. Part 6, Mermaid in the Manhole, and also part 6, Lucky Sky Diamond, unofficial sequel. So, I can't really speak for all of them, but the one that I have seen part of was Flower of Flesh and Blood. So, to me, that movie is basically just like a showcase for practical gore effects. It is basically, there's very little storyline. It's basically these guys... I think it's more than one guy. I think it's a few guys who like basically capture this woman, drug her to where she's like paralyzed, to where she can't move, but I think she can still feel things, and they just start dismembering her piece by piece. So I guess you could say this is the ultimate torture porn movie. I mean, what? That's not really my genre, but I gotta say, I do know a fair amount, about it. I guess at least I pay attention to like what movies are out there and stuff, whether I've seen them or not. I don't know what could be more extreme. If there's shit that's more extreme, go ahead and let me know. I'm probably not gonna watch it. I don't know, dude. These are just movies to me that are fascinating. The practical gore effects are, at least from what I remember, and from fucking 1985, really well done. But it's just so goddamn mean-spirited, and it is every bit as graphic and as gross and as disturbing as I am making it sound right now. It is disgusting, just vomit-inducing gross. But, like I said, what interests me is, I mean, first of all, it's not fucking real. I get it. I get it if this kind of thing is just, if it offends you and shocks you, and it shocks me too. Again, I'm not really into like the torture porn stuff so much, but this is just like, this is, as far as I know, this series is king of torture porn, unsurpassed. But let me know if I'm wrong. Again, you can throw recommendations at me, but I'm not probably interested in checking anything out. If there's shit out there that's worse than this, I don't really want to see it. We'll just leave it at that. But I was thinking about reviewing those movies just as a challenge to myself, because I think getting through them is gonna be a struggle. I'll probably have to watch it by myself, because I can't imagine anyone's gonna want to watch any of those with me. My son might, but I don't even know if I want him to see them. He's old enough to handle it, but like, goddamn. So, anyways, last thing I got. This is the crown jewel of this video, because I've wanted this for a while. So we're talking about the Friday the 13th box set, a Blu-ray box set from Scream Factory. First of all, let's just admire the beauty of this box. I love Scream Factory's box sets. I've got a couple of them. This is the biggest one that I have by far. I bought this used, so I got it for less than it normally goes for. Yeah, you can see some nicks and bumps on it. It's not in perfect condition, but it's in solid condition. But man, that box. So I don't know how much time I'm going to spend on pulling these out and showing you. I mean, I don't know if you're even interested. Again, it's something that if you haven't seen, you at least are probably aware of it. I don't know. Let's go through it. Let's go through it quickly, I guess. So we've got the first one. I don't know what happened to this one. This movie, for some reason, it looks like a cat got a hold of it. Maybe a little dog. It seems to be mostly just the case that's damaged. The insert looks maybe not perfect, but okay. It's salvageable. I just need a new Blu-ray box for this one. Not that you care. I'm just just letting you know they don't all look this bad. But anyways, that's the first movie. Most of these have reversible covers. Most of them are, I think most are 2 discs. Now, I've never even seen that cover right there, I assume is the original. I've never seen that before. So that's really cool. I am just used to seeing that cover. Part 2. Okay, I lied. They're not all 2 discs. There's that original cover. I like it. I'm not sure which one I like more. I might like that original one more than that, but I have a soft spot for this cover. This is the one I'm used to seeing. Part 3, or should I say 3D. And I am going to eventually, hopefully sometime this month, I am going to be doing a Friday the 13th series ranking with my buddy Scott from No Solution. Hopefully he's pretty confident he can find the time to do it with me. So hopefully this month, if not, whenever's fine. But I really think it'd be in the month of October. Doing it on Friday the 13th would have been cool, but I didn't think about that for some reason. So just sometime in October I think would be perfect. Okay, I might have got out of order here, but whatever. I'm just going to keep showing them. Here's part 6. No reversible cover on that one, which is, I'm not sure why, but that's okay. Part 5, A New Beginning. A favorite of many. I don't know. I haven't been showing the backs, but I also don't think I have ever seen that cover, but it's not very good. The final chapter. Also, that cover, not as good. That one is way better, in my opinion. Part 8, Jason Takes Manhattan, everyone's least favorite. I don't think it's that bad, but whatever. No reversible cover. Jason X. Now this one I did not see for a long time. I think I really only saw this a couple of years ago because I heard a lot of people say that it's underrated. It's got some great kills. Nah, man. It has some okay kills, but it sucks. Part 7, The New Blood. Again, I'm showing these kind of out of order. Not intentionally, I just didn't think about it. No reversible cover. Freddy vs. Jason. That's really cool that they included that. I am a fan of this movie. I think it's awesome. It's got a reversible cover. That's kind of cool, actually. I like the simplicity of it. Might actually prefer that. Jason Goes to Hell, The Final Friday. I am a fan of this one, actually. It's very divisive among the fans. This one's got 2 discs. It's got an unrated version. Hell yeah. Yeah, I like this one kind of a lot. Kind of reminds me of like a 90s John Carpenter movie. I don't know. I dig it. Bonus material. Definitely can't wait to check that out. See what kind of special features it has. 2 discs of goodies. Then we've got the remake. I quite like this, actually. I think it's awesome. Derek Mears is a great Jason. I think it's an awesome movie overall. I think it's an awesome Jason movie. Just my opinion. I don't know anyone out there that just outright hates it, but I know some people are like, nah, I'll pass, but it's pretty good. We got a cool little book, which I have not gone through. It looks like it's got some interviews and stuff, some cool pictures. I'll definitely go through it for sure. Anyways, guys, that's it. That was fun as always. Let me know if you've seen any of this stuff, or if I've intrigued you to check any of it out, especially the guinea pig movies. Maybe don't check those out, but we can still talk about them. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a good week. We'll talk soon. Cheers.